Hi, we're back. We're back. We're like chit-chatting amongst ourselves. And now we have Transcend the Core and repeat offenders on ReW WhO. And welcome back, my friends.
Thank you.
So, what's going on in your lives? Silence?
Yeah, sure. Carlos from Transcend The Core, like Ruth said, thank you, Ruth, for having us again. We appreciate this opportunity.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. What we have going on is we just brought out a live CD March 16th. It's called Live at Bar Matchless. It's recorded last November 25th. Couple days, no, 25th. It had to be the 25th.
What did you think it was?
I don't remember. I don't remember because it was the day after Thanksgiving.
No, it was 2 days after Thanksgiving. Yeah, it was the day after.
You guys married?
Yeah, down there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
probably.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Well, you can be in New York now, so it's fine.
it's pretty awesome.
It is awesome.
It's pretty.
Exactly. So Transcend the Core, what does it mean?
Man, Transcend the Core means to follow your dreams.
That's what it means?
Yeah, follow your dreams.
Did you know that?
Go beyond what
Sounds
you can
vaguely
do.
Buddhist to me.
There you go. I mean, like, I read a lot of Eckhart Tolle and self-enlightenment books, and the name comes from reading those books and stuff like that.
I mean, by the core, do you mean like your root chakra, your center chakra?
By the core, like, from your heart. Like, if you believe in music, go after that. If you believe in skateboarding or surfing, like, go after that and try to do your best and connect with those around you that do it too. And just push it. It says what it means, but it's interpretational too.
So how long have you guys been playing as Transcend the Core?
Since 2008. Okay. Yeah, about
Yeah, that's true.
Around 2008, we both met in college.
And what college was that?
We both went to Queensborough Community College in Bayside, Queens.
Aw, so are you from Queens, both of you?
More or less, yeah. Yeah, I bounced around as a child, so yeah.
Bounced around like in New York, like 718?
Yeah, bounced around America, here and there and there.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Like where'd you live the longest?
LA.
Is that right? Wow, to do your license?
To drive? Yeah.
Well, no, what else do you have your license to do? To drink?
Kill.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So what do you like more, New York or LA?
It's different. They're different.
That's a good
They're
answer.
different. It's different vibe and different feel. New York has, to me, New York is more urban, tougher. New York has its own swing. In LA, kind of everybody sort of swings the same way.
Is that right?
Which way is that?
Schwab? Is that the Prince Albert again? Oh my God, this show is all about Prince Albert.
I also think it's easier to be a musician here than it is in LA.
You think it's easier to be a musician here?
Yeah, because in LA, everybody is in the industry. Everybody's an actor, everybody's a writer, everybody's a filmmaker, everybody's something else. In New York, a plumber's a plumber, a cop's a cop. A musician, it's just easier.
Well, in Nashville, it's like that too. I think that everyone's a musician. I was there once and was told even the people sweeping up the streets are musicians in Nashville. Like the postman is a musician. Everyone's a musician. So LA is kind of like everyone's in the business as well.
But in New York, every waiter is an actor.
Well, yeah, but there are other things here. A cop is not an actor. Maybe some. I know some nurses
On
that
Law
are.
and Order they are.
Yeah. Well, whenever we see like a real crime, we think it's Law and Order. We don't think it's real in New York. I mean, I don't know. I don't.
Those aren't real crimes.
No. Some of them are real, and we were like, no, it's not. You know, somebody died there. No, is this Law and Order? Do you ever have that experience?
It happens. ReW is crime. It's
I
the same everywhere.
but
So
we're
it means,
so demag. I don't know.
Well,
De-something ties.
I think there's a certain level, I guess, of the amount of crime.
So,
I mean, our crime has gone down over the last few years. But I get what you're saying.
so all right, back to your
I think the important thing
Transcend The
is to be
Core.
sensitive to what's going on. Just be sensitive to wherever you live in LA or wherever you live in New York. And
Have you ever been
crime
to
is
LA?
happening. I lived in Bakersfield. Spent a
Okay.
year in Bakersfield. It was quiet. I started skateboarding over there.
Are you good at it?
I'm
So you
okay.
transcend the skateboard?
I have, but I play more music than
Okay.
skateboarding. I don't want to hurt my hand, and I can't play guitar. I'm the only guitarist in my band, and these guys are gonna have my head if I hurt my hand.
But you could hurt yourself any which way. I mean, I hope you don't, but it's not only skateboarding. Your dog can push you over.
It's a crazy world. Anything can happen.
Exactly. So live at Bar Matchless, how many songs are on this?
6. 5 songs, 1 bonus, so 6 in total.
Cool.
6 songs, 5 songs recorded at Bar Matchless last year.
Yeah.
After Thanksgiving,
Right.
and there's one of them that we recorded at Bar East, November 11th,
Oh,
like 2
okay.
weeks before.
All right.
So that would be the bonus track. That's called Deconstructed.
So that was on 11/11.
Yeah,
11.
that's- yeah.
11/11/11. So that is a bonus track.
It's true. It's all documented in there too. The inlay card. We did everything. We mixed, we mastered that, we recorded that. Live.
Freddie's an amazing sound guy.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So he would understand all that language, right, Freddie?
I understand that language.
Yeah. That's the rock right?
That's the rock I know.
Yeah,
Recorded,
exactly.
mixed, engineered,
Yeah, that's his language.
mastered. I know all those.
I know you do.
Those are key words.
Yeah, I know. For you. So when's your next gig, Transcend The Core?
Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday playing at a bar at Bar East.
On the last day of the month.
Yeah, last day of the month, 90th and First Avenue. Oh yeah, we played our first gig in Jersey 2 weeks ago. At the Blue Room.
How was that?
Surprisingly, for our first time in Jersey, we did really well.
Wait, you said the Blue Room?
The Blue Room.
Is it next to the strip club?
Yeah, I've been
yeah,
there
yeah,
too.
yeah.
It's cool.
Oh, yeah,
What town in Jersey is that?
It's
Secaucus.
Secaucus. They say Sea Caucus, so.
Oh.
I know. You know you're from New York if you say Secaucus. They say Sea Caucus. I was surprised. Yeah. The Blue Room's a cool room. I like it.
Yeah, we're going back.
Good for you. And that parking lot across the street, like
Yeah, parking lot across the street.
you've never been, right?
No.
And that strip club next door. Yeah.
Literally,
I'm going.
Yeah, literally next door.
they have a good sound system.
They do. So guys, to come on the show, today is National Anything on a Stick Day. So when you share your skeleton from your closet, you get to eat something off of the stick. Do you have any new skeletons to share? What was that? All right, Carlos goes first.
Whoa.
I saw that little smirk.
We didn't hit the strip club. That's first things first.
So what did you do?
Oh, at the show?
Or wherever.
What we do?
Yeah.
We gonna play shows, Rue.
I know, but tell us a little story about your life, Carlos.
I mean, we're pretty grown dudes now.
So it could be from when you were a younger child.
Cool.
Denial? What's about denial?
Denial?
Yeah.
Denial is actually about the economic meltdown, like back in 2008, 2009. And, it was written around a time when everybody wasn't really aware of it. It was happening, but it was on certain political shows, et cetera, but it wasn't in the media yet. And it was written back then, just before, like, the real economic meltdown got into the media and stuff, and everybody became so aware of it. But we only started playing that live like maybe last year. It was written like in 2009, 2008.
Is there anything you're personally in denial of?
No, not really.
How about you?
I'm pretty much an open book with no skeletons. I'm pretty much closet's empty nowadays.
So have you ever spent a night in jail?
No, I can talk my way out of it.
So what happened when you got stopped? What happened that you talked your way out of it?
I don't even remember. We were all drunk and I just convinced We were all drunk and I convinced him that us going to jail was not really a good idea. And for some reason, I don't know if he believed us.
Was this in New York or LA?
This was in New York on a subway train.
Did you jump the turnstile?
I did, but a friend of mine did.
And nothing happened? No ticket, no nothing?
Nope.
Oh my God. We need that cop's
Were you an
number.
accessory after the fact?
I might have been. I don't remember. Again, we were really drunk, so part of that night is all fun.
All right, we'll have something on a stick for that. Now, Carlos, what about you?
I remember growing up, it was in my teens and stuff, and went to a party. I remember a party I went to, it was reggae and stuff, it's kinda cool. I was drinking a bunch of Guinness and stuff, and I don't know, that's probably the first time I got drunk. I remember I left the party, just fell over, rolled down a hill.
Oh
My boys back in my teenage years, they'll remember that one. My boys back in Barbados who were, shout outs to Corey Rose in Barbados, shout out to Tony Evanson in England in the army. They'll remember that stuff.
Do you still drink Guinness?
Oh yeah, at live shows, Urban Plaza. Whenever I hit Urban Plaza, a Guinness in a shot.
Do you ever fall down after?
No,
I get up
I've
again.
gotten over that denial now.
Oh, there you go. So have something on a stick.
I remember
Alright.
the first time I got
Yeah.
drunk and threw up. Do you remember the first time you got drunk and threw up?
I remember one of the first time. I remember the first time I got drunk, and I remember the first time. I remember the worst first time I threw
I
up.
remember the first time I got sick.
I do.
I
The
was
toilet bowl was
I
like
was
my
in
best
Central
friend.
Park. Central Park was my toilet bowl.
Don't you hate that feeling? You just have nothing left to throw up.
It wasn't good.
And then you're like, I'll never drink again.
Until tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. That's like, well, I don't feel that bad
I
anymore.
learned my lesson now. I never
As
did
soon as
that
done
again.
vomiting.
You never threw up again?
Not really.
Oh, I was not as smart as
It
you were
was
growing
bad.
up.
It was bad.
I had some bad ones too, but I go back on the horsey. I have a constant thing. I never know the difference of a red flag and going back on the horsey. That is like where I'm at right now. I don't know the difference.
The trick is you just have to know what to do. That's true.
I'm not even talking about drinking
There
right
were
now.
not to
Just in
mix
life.
together.
Yeah.
Exactly. What to mix, what not to mix. Stay away from cheap vodka. Just say.
Mixed drinks will
You
screw
hear
you
that?
up too. Mixed drinks will screw you up too, man. I learned my
Mixed
lesson.
drinks, cheap
Get
vodka,
better at
gin.
See, once again, ReW WhO is the educational show. You learn how to drink.
Bad wine.
It's bad.
Oh, bad wine is just
None of that stuff scares me. But
bad
anyway,
cheap
so
wine.
last shout outs. Any other things you want to say? Your website, you will find it on ReWhO.com as well. Transcend the Core. Is it Facebook Transcend the Core?
Facebook, you find us on Facebook, Afropunk, Reverb Nation, Our Stage, and we also have a Twitter account too.
Transcend the Core, Gmail,
Gmail.
So if you
contact.
follow us, we'll follow you on Twitter.
There you go.
There you
There
go.
Also, Ru, we want to thank some of the people that we think have come along the way with us up until we made the CD.
Cool.
Alberto, Geraldo, Nancy Soriano, Jalisa Arias, my girlfriend. We want to thank Johnny Kuklin from Gas too, and Gavin Spielman from Thin and the Herd. We want to shout out those guys too.
We also want to thank Chris, our former drummer. He left to go pursue other avenues, and we're working with Miguel now, who's he's a blessing because he's helping us out in more ways than one. So he can't be here because he works.
Nice. At least
So,
somebody
yeah.
does.
So we know he'll watch this later on tonight. We just wanted to say thank you to him.
Awesome. Well, thanks anytime. You guys are awesome. I love Transcend the Core and seeing you always.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll be back on more ReW WhO on Freddie's birthday.